Hey YouTube, Veganomix here. So, today I want to talk real quick about the two most recent things I've planted in the yard, in the garden. Well, in the yard. So, I went to this place looking for some starfruit trees. Yesterday they didn't have any, so I ended up going to Echo, where I used to do tours. Recently I've been way too busy, so I told them, sorry I can't right now, but kind of an overcast day today. But, so I went there anyway, and you're not going to believe who I saw there. One of the guys working there is like, you're not going to believe who's here today, who's been here since the morning. And I'm like, no. And he's like, yes. And so I'll play a little clip of who I got to meet, shake hands with, take a picture with. You'll see a picture of him maybe at the end of the video or something.
I watched it. It was on Echo here in Fort Myers. And this episode is also on Echo. The previous episode was
so cool to meet this guy. But anyway, I'm here today to talk about this ever-bearing black mulberry tree that I bought. So let me show you that.
Alright, here's the ever-bearing mulberry tree. This is a black mulberry. I've been told there's 3 types of mulberry trees. The first is from China, and it's a white one. Second one's native to actually North America. Sorry, I got cars and trucks passing. The second is a red mulberry, which is native to North America. And the third is a black mulberry, which is, I think, native to Iran, but also Thailand or something. Anyway, parts of Asia. So, I bought this black one. It looks like a red one, but this is going to turn black, purplish black. And if you know anything about mulberries, I mean, you either love them or hate them. I'm definitely one of those type that love them. So, yeah, I'm guessing this is kind of in its second year, because usually the first year the mulberry doesn't fruit. It might late in the first year, but if you can see, there's a lot of new growth on here. Let me try to focus there. Got a lot of new growth. Now, the guy I bought it from at Echo said, don't be discouraged if you plant it and the berries fall off and you don't get them till next season, because, you know, you're just planting something right in the ground. I really don't think that's going to happen. They actually say that the white mulberry, which this one isn't, but they say the white mulberry is actually an invasive species. And the mulberry is in the fig tree family, if you can believe that. So, also, I was told that it is pretty much the easiest thing in the world to take a cutting from a mulberry tree. You literally can just take a cutting off. Like, I could probably take this one right here and just stick it in the ground and water it and just make sure it keeps moist. And it would probably, in 2 to 3 weeks, just start giving some new growth. So I want to let this tree go a little bit before I start taking cuttings from it. But yeah, so I'm so excited. Love mulberries. There was actually one time a few years ago, I was in Chicago. I was on a bike journey with my cousin, my brother, and a couple people. We stopped at this bar because we saw outside there was a mulberry tree just like exploding with mulberry. And you know, if you got a mulberry tree, you know how heavy bearing they are. They bear so much fruit. And this is called an ever-bearing mulberry because it will bear throughout the year. It's not just like it has 1 or 2 seasons. It will bear throughout the year, which is great. Aside from this, I want to show you something else that I got. But I'm, again, super stoked to have this black ever-bearing mulberry tree. Okay? Maybe I'll make some jams and jellies, but probably not. I'll probably just pick them off the tree when they're ripe and just eat them like that. So the other thing that I got was this plantain. I picked up a plantain, a Puerto Rican dwarf plantain. So if you know about bananas and plantains, you know that they send off shoots or pups. And so literally I've had, how many bananas did we end up buying? 3 or 4? 4. So 3 or 4, and look how many I have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, that one's a pup. They're all pups. They're all pups of each other. So if you buy, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 bananas, I mean, look at this one. There's a pup right there. There's 2 pups on that one. There's another pup over there. It's just, they send off these little pups all over the place, which is great. So the plantain is no different. You can actually tell there's a slight difference in the color of the plantain. I'm not sure if eventually those ones will start to be kind of like those colors, or if maybe I'm not giving enough food to my bananas. I think they look fine though. But you can definitely tell a difference in the color. And yeah, this one's a plantain. So this one's a dwarf Puerto Rican plantain. So it's gonna be not as long as your typical banana, but there were two types. There was this type and then the burro type, which means donkey in Spanish. And that type of plantain was very short and stocky, like really fat. This one's more like medium sized and just kind of slender, but I thought I would give this one a try. Maybe I'll go buy the other one, the burro kind, another time. But I thought I would start this next kind of banana circle with the plantain. So, you know, when that pup is ready to be snatched, I'll kind of put that in the next and just kind of start a new circle here. But no, I'm super excited about the mulberry and being able to take cuttings from that and kind of just put that, you know, one over there, you know, one back there, just maybe have a whole row of mulberry, because I'm a huge fan, guys, and if you like berries, I mean, mulberries are just as good as any. And that's about it, guys. Just thought I would give you a little update. Yeah, oh, let me show you the star fruit coming in. Alright, so I'm not sure if you can see these very well. It's kind of moving, but maybe if I put my hand back here, touch my nose to the screen, there we go. We got some flowering and some star fruit going on. So yeah, super excited. Kind of weird that things are flowering in December, but I guess that's just how it is. You can tell that these leaves are actually more green than they were in the summer season, which is weird because summer season was rainy season, so not sure why that is. Cut a few of these ends off because they were starting to get burned here for the pineapple. Coconut's doing pretty good. This is my big coconut, well, the bigger of the four, the biggest of the four. Moringa doing pretty well here. Papayas doing pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Papayas are really easy to grow as well. You just take the seeds from them, just throw them on the ground, basically cover them with mulch, and in no time you'll have some seedlings. And then this is our avocado. Not too much growth from this thing. I don't know if I need to like fertilize it more, or if I need to kind of cut the tips off and try to start some growth there. Soursop's doing great. I mean, this thing has grown so much since we got it. There was a really cold night one day where it got down to about 45, and it seems like about half of the leaves got affected by it, but it still looks really healthy, and it's still growing. Got this little sort of offshoot there, which is kind of nice. The jackfruit are doing well. I've been trying to water less just because I've been used to watering a lot, but in the winter months you really don't need to water that much. It's kind of when things slow in growth, and yeah. So anyway, there's that. I also forgot to mention there's the third little sugarcane stalk is starting to come up. So excited about that. Also in the backyard we made this kind of makeshift little, I don't know, awning sort of area for us. I don't know if you remember this moringa back here, but I cut it back right here. It's flowering right now, but the leaves are still good. I took a cutting from this actually. Let me show you. Alright, so, oh, got some aloe there. And the katuk's doing well as well. Took a cutting from the moringa yesterday, potted it, just put it in some sort of potting soil that's been sitting over there mixed with some ash. Hopefully it takes. I'm not sure if it's going to take or not, but we'll see. So yeah. May your dates always be dank, may your bananas always be ripe, and may your potatoes always be fat. Keep eating those carbs, and yeah, enjoy life. Peace.
Hell is calling, but I take no call.